I approached the palace of King Tybout from the east, my armor clanking and my sword in hand as I took each step. The sun was just beginning to dip below the horizon, painting the palace walls a deep orange and yellow. I could feel the tension in the air, like a storm was coming. As I reached the palace gates, I was met by a guard who motioned me inside. As I approached the throne room, the guard before me opened the doors and allowed me to enter. I stepped inside and saw King Tybout seated on his throne, his eyes piercing mine with a mixture of pride and apprehension. He motioned for me to sit beside him, and I complied. "You have been summoned here because I need your help," the king said gravely. "My enemies are stronger than ever and outnumber me. I need your courage, your strength, and your wisdom if I'm to vanquish them." I bowed my head and nodded. "You can count on me," I replied. "I will do whatever you ask and I will fight for you with all I have." King Tybout smiled, and I could tell he was relieved. "That is why I called for you," he said, as he rose from his throne and clasped my shoulder. "You will be my champion, and together we will conquer our enemies." King Tybout looked at me and spoke gravely. "I have a task for you, my champion. You must find the golden egg that was taken from our city many years ago." He paused for a moment before continuing. "If we can return this egg to me, I believe it will bring peace back to these lands. I know that this is an impossible task, but I trust your courage and strength will help make it happen." I stood solemnly, knowing the difficulties of such an undertaking. But I also knew that if anyone could accomplish it, I could. With a nod of agreement, I turned and left the palace to begin my quest. You trudge on, breathing heavily and feeling the weight of the task ahead of you. I am on a mission, and I am determined not to fail. The king has called on me to retrieve a golden egg, and I aim to fulfill this duty. I walked for hours, when I finally heard it, the rustling of leaves and the gentle crack of twigs. My heart racing, I slowly and quietly drew my sword, ready to face the oncoming unknown. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the underbrush. It was small, but it had a menacing look about it. It was a goblin, no doubt come to challenge me for the egg I was after. Fearful, yet determined, I stepped forward, sword in hand. The goblin looked at me with a menacing grin. It was clear it was not afraid of me, and was confident in its abilities to kill me. You take a deep breath and steady yourself for a fight. You lunged forward, sword thrusting and parrying, and soon, you have the better of the goblin. The creature, eaten and bruised, stumbled back into the woods. Breathing heavily, you are pleased that this encounter has been successful. But your journey was far from over. You have been told that the egg lay in the jaws of a dragon, deep within a cave. You take a deep breath and trudged onward. You follow a winding path that eventually leads you to a large cave. You stand outside and take a deep breath, unsure of what you could find inside. You cautiously enter the cave, and as you do, you are greeted by the sight of a large, fire-breathing dragon. The beast seems stirred by your presence and stands, ready for battle. You are without fear, and stand your ground and charge forward. You thrust and parry, swinging your sword with all your might. You have only one chance at this, and you are determined to take it. The fight was long and difficult, but eventually, you managed to slay the dragon. As the beast lay dead, you look around and find tucked away in a corner of the cave the golden egg. You grab the egg and quickly make your escape, pleased that you have finally obtained the egg and completed your mission. You hurry back to the king, and presented the egg to him. King Tybout is pleased, and rewards you for your courage and self-discovery in this epic journey. You are satisfied with your accomplishment, you happily accept this reward and continued on with your life, knowing that you have proven yourself capable of facing the unknown and coming out victorious. The king honors your courage and determination with great respect and admiration. He thanked you for your service and rewarded you with a great sum of money that would secure you a comfortable life. Tybout then placed the golden egg in the trust of his most trusted bishops, placing it in a special chamber that is only ever visited by the king himself. He tells you that this room will stay sealed until the time comes when he needs it again. You thank the king for his generous reward and for entrusting you with such an important task. You bid farewell with a heart filled with appreciation and pride, knowing that you have made a difference in the kingdom. As you leave, your mind races with thoughts of what adventures may come next. But one thing is certain, you have proven yourself to be brave and capable, able to take on whatever obstacle is thrust upon you and come out victorious. You stride onward through life feeling more confident than ever before as you prepare yourself for whatever trials may come ahead of you.